Hey, everybody, this is C. Michael Morrison, or you can call me Mike. I am the author of Hannah Goodheart and the Guardian of Time. I started writing Hannah Goodheart and the Guardian of Time in late 2015. In October of last year, 2019, it was released by Fox Press of Fort Worth, Texas. It is a young adult science fiction fantasy novel. It's a time travel book. How cool is that? About a girl getting ready to turn 13 years old, and while she's out stargazing with friends, she finds an object of mythological origins. She suddenly realizes that it's so much more than a piece of jewelry or a trinket, and that's when the adventure begins. I'm going to be reading today. I'm normally in here to talk all things Star Trek, but today I'm here for a very special reason. Today is National Read Aloud Day, and so I'm going to read aloud from Hannah Goodheart and the Guardian of Time. I'm going to read from the first chapter entitled Stargazers, and it begins. I watched the bursts of light streak across the starlit sky, wishing I could control time and freeze the moment, unaware that both time and space were about to take on entirely new meaning for me. The vast North Texas sky had seemingly exploded with color as the sun was setting for the day. Within an hour, only a faint band of orange would remain, but it wasn't the sunset I had come here to see. A blanket of stars shimmered against the darkness as the hours passed. A meteor shower that had been promised for the next 2 nights would not disappoint, as occasional streaks of light began to race across the horizon, while I watched in awe. My eyes lit up with the majesty of the starry night as I brushed the hair away from my cheeks. Above all else, even turning 13, I wanted to just get lost in that galactic sea. Special delivery for Hannah Goodheart. Mom thought you might like some hot tea to sip. Thank you, Daddy. It's in these quiet moments that I feel the most, well, like me. Don't get me wrong, I can hold my own in any conversation if that's what the situation calls for. The Templetons, who used to live next door at my old house, always said I was bright, articulate, and genuine in most every way. But most adults comment to my parents that they're awestruck at how confident and well spoken I can be. And it's not unusual for me to be mistaken for a much older girl, to my daddy's horror. I like modest clothes. My style isn't flashy. And honestly, I prefer solitude to being the center of attention. I've even heard people call me unassuming, although I do have a carefully selected group of friends to whom I'm fiercely loyal. I'm all smiles whenever they're around, which is going to be the case on this night. The corduroy quilt my great grandmother had made was spread on the ground and provided the perfect spot to watch the show. A couple of my friends were coming over to watch with me and sleep over, but this was my time before they arrived. The contentment I felt at this moment was capped by another flash of light crossing the night sky above me. Ah, paradise, I said, as I lay flat on my back with my head resting on my forearm. Well, what's going to happen next, everyone? You can find out by reading Hannah Goodheart and The Guardian of Time. Well, in honor of National Read Aloud Day, let me encourage you to go read a good book today. You can catch me on social media on Facebook at Guardian of Time Book, on Instagram at cmichael1701, Twitter at cmichael1701, or visit my website, Hannah Goodheart, and hannahgoodheart.com. Enjoy the day, everyone. Read a good book. Bye.